Hello everyone, I'm Salve Palivino from BSE 3F and the representative of Group 3 for this experiment. So for the experiment number 3, yung gagawin natin is yung load test on three-phase alternator. So yung theory ng load test basically is about yung load test daw, it provides informations about the efficiency and regulation. And it is performed by driving the alternator at its rated speed, which is yung 1,500 RPM, and i-increase natin yung field excitation hanggang sa mag-increase din yung armature current natin. So for the procedure, ayan. So for the first procedure, ang gagawin na natin is i-close natin yung DPST switch connected to the DC shunt motor and mag-apply tayo ng voltage hanggang sa ma-reach natin yung speed ng alternator natin, which is yung 1,500 RPM. Ayan. So, i-close down natin to. And then, ayan, nagpula na yung speed natin dito. Then, next natin gagawin is i-increase natin yung voltage hanggang sa ma-reach natin yung 1,500 RPM dito. Ayan. So, by doing that, nag-gain tayo ng 2.11 ampere na armature current sa DC shunt motor. And then, nagkaroon din tayo ng 428 armature voltage sa DC shunt motor natin. And then, dito sa side na to, sa may alternator, nag-gain din tayo ng 27 volts sa ating mga line voltages. Ayan. So, meron tayong VRY, VYB, and then VBR. So, pare-pare silang 27 volts. So, itong 27 volts, ito yung tinatawag na residual voltage from residual magnetism or flux natin. Since wala pa tayong ina-apply the load. Ayan. Next natin gagawin is when desired speed is reached, turn on DC excitation to synchronous generator field winding so that rated value of terminal voltage of alternator in open circuit condition is reached. Now, DC excitation will be held constant hereafter. So, ito-turn on na daw natin to. And then, i-adjust natin yung rheostat hanggang sa ma-reach natin yung 415 na armature voltage ng alternator. And so, adjust lang natin to. Yan. So, kung makikita nyo, walang 415 dito. Meron lang tayong 413 or 417. And then, yung 417 yung gagawin natin. Ayan. So, by adjusting, nakita natin na nagkaroon tayo ng field current na 0.48 ampere. And then, ito is constant na yung value nito. And then, 86 volts na field voltage na constant din. And then, nag-increase din yung armature current ng DC shunt motor. Naging 2.33 ampere na siya. Ayan. So, i-connect lang natin tong resistive load bank natin. And then, kiklik natin tong start storing data, show data. Ayan. Next natin is mag-a-add na tayo ng mga load. So, isa-isa lang muna. And then, start storing data, show data. Ayan. So, yung mga data na magagather natin is explain natin siya later kapag na-complete na natin yung data. And then, tingnan natin isa-isa rin yung mga graph. And then, ayan, add tayo ulit. And then, add ulit. And then last. Ayan. So, before tayo pumunta dito sa pag-generate ng graph, tignan muna natin yung circuit natin. Ayan. So, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, yung field current and field voltage ng alternator is constant siya. 0.48 and then 86 volts. And then, yung mga line current and line voltages natin is nagbago yung value. So, yung 417 voltage natin is naging 311 na lang. And then, yung 0 volts natin kanina is nag-increase siya ng 3.13 ampere. And then, yung voltage, yung armature voltage ng DC shunt motor natin is hindi siya nagbago. While yung armature current ng DC shunt motor is nag-increase siya ng 7 ampere. So, start na tayo sa graph. Yung first graph natin is yung line voltage RY versus yung field current ng alternator. So, since constant nga yung field current ng alternator, makikita natin na straight lang din, vertical, yung ating graph. And then yung VRY natin is nagde-decrease from 417, naging 311 na lang siya. Ayan. So, next natin is yung armature current ng DC shunt motor versus yung DC shunt motor output natin. So, makikita natin na habang nag-i-increase yung armature current ng DC shunt motor, nag-i-increase din yung output niya. Next natin is yung field current versus yung speed natin. So, habang yung field current natin is constant siya na 0.48, and then yung speed naman natin, yung nag-decrease. So, from 1,497.81 RPM, naging 1,448.76. So, nag-decrease siya by 50 RPM. Ganun. Next natin is yung VFA versus IPA. So, generate tayo ng graph. So, since parehas silang constant, yung field current natin is constant by 0.48 ampere, and then yung field voltage natin is constant naman siya by 86. So, ayan. So, dot lang yung graph niya. Next natin is yung efficiency naman. Efficiency versus yung output ng alternator. So, kung makikita natin na habang nag-i-increase yung output ng alternator, nag-i-increase din yung efficiency niya. So, from 0.1 na efficiency, nag-increase siya ng 0.85 hanggang 0.90. Ayan. So, dito medyo bumaba siya from 0.90 na efficiency, naging 0.89. Next natin is yung output ng alternator versus yung line voltage RY. So, habang nag-increase yung output ng alternator, bumababa yung line voltage RY natin. Ayan. So, next naman natin is yung voltage regulation ng alternator versus yung output ng alternator sa balance load. So, habang nag-i-increase yung output ng alternator, nag-i-increase din yung voltage regulation natin, which is bad. Kasi yung acceptable voltage regulation natin is nasa 0 to 10% lang. So, kung titingnan natin yung data natin, lumagpas na ng 10%. Nagkaroon tayo ng 15.97 hanggang 34.05% ng voltage regulation. Next natin is yung output ng alternator versus yung speed. Ayan, so katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, habang nag-i-increase yung output ng alternator, nagde-decrease naman yung speed natin. Nag-decrease siya ng 50 RPM. And then last natin is yung output ng alternator versus yung armature current ng DC shunt motor. So, habang nag-i-increase yung armature current natin, nag-i-increase din yung output ng alternator. So, with this data, pwede nating makonclude na kapag nag-apply tayo ng load sa alternator, pwede niyang ma-reduce yung speed ng alternator natin Pwede niyang i-increase yung voltage regulation, and then nag increase din yung efficiency niya habang nag increase yung output ng alternator. So, that's it for the experiment number 3.